Hello, Don Conrad here in sunny San Diego. A lot of people think that to do street photography, you need a small little camera like a Fuji X100 with a fixed focus lens. But you can also do street photography with a DSLR and a zoom lens. Let me show you how. One of the tricks to using a DSLR and a zoom lens to do street photography is to hold the camera this way and shoot out to the side. Then you can zoom the lens in and out, and you'd be surprised with a little practice just how accurate you can get in framing your subject. And by doing it this way, they're less likely to see you when you're walking around and notice that you're taking their picture. So you just point it and shoot out to the side. And always look forward, but kind of look to the left out of the corner of your eye to frame your subject. So we're walking past the USS Midway. World War II, late World War II aircraft carrier. Let's see if anybody comes along worth photographing. Oops, he moved. Street photography has a lot to do with luck. Skill and luck. How lucky are you? Of course, the more you're out, the greater your chances of being lucky. That was pretty funny. The back of the bicycle has a sign, car injured or car accident injured, and then some guy comes along with a walker. Got him. People don't realize that you're taking their picture unless you bring the camera to your eye. You just have to learn to point the camera without looking at people. One trick is to shoot with a little bit wider lens and then plan on cropping the photograph in the editing process. But I don't really think you need a small camera to shoot street photography. I do it with a DSLR and a 24 to 120 millimeter Nikon lens. But it's just a lot of using a different technique. Got him. With practice, you're surprised how fast you can learn to point the lens accurately without looking through it or even looking at your subject. There's two girls eating ice cream cones. We'll shoot from the side. Branch out to about 70 millimeters. And take the shot. Now look at this woman carrying this baby. And we got that shot. Nice sunny day for street photography. A little contrasty, but we can take care of that in Photoshop. if we have to. Generally, I let the camera do the work, so I just can focus on composition. So it's I set it up at program auto, and today about 400 ISO, so we get a fast shutter speed. Then I don't have to really, less chance of motion when I take a picture, because I'm usually keep moving as I walk by. So the subject doesn't really know that I'm taking their picture. It's pretty rare that anybody notices me shooting their picture. And then with the Black Rapid strap, you can let the camera kind of hang down behind you, and people are less likely to see even that you have a camera until you pull it up to shoot the photo. And we'll set about 50 millimeters for this guy. And oh, we got that shot. Surprised myself. It's basically just practicing until you can aim the camera without looking through the viewfinder. Comes one of these pedal carts. Yep. No photo. No joy. The other thing with street photography is you want to kind of keep looking out ahead of where you're walking, far enough ahead that you can see a potential photograph before you get there. So a lot of times, if I'm not paying attention, the subject is right in front of me before I have time to react. So you want to kind of keep an eye out a little bit further ahead than you normally would if you're just walking along. You also don't want to walk too fast. I have a bad hip, so that's really easy for me. If you walk too fast, you tend to miss things. You don't really look carefully. At least that's what I find that works for me, is to walk a little slower. Or even sometimes just stand in one spot. And wait for the picture to come to you. So that's how you do it. Thanks for watching, and be sure to hit the subscribe button before you go.